So I know I'm late on the train, but a ton of people have been asking me all about the new agent. What are my thoughts? What are my opinions? And so I decided that I might as well milk content off of it. Right, for those of you that don't know, that have been like sleeping under a rock, the new agent is Fade, and she looks like this. Now, she looks a lot like Reyna. I don't know if she's like related to Reyna, but apparently she's Turkish, and I don't think Reyna's Turkish. She's interesting. I feel like they honestly, when it came to designing her, clearly like there has to be like models taken from Reyna here. Like, I'm not bugging, right? Like, you guys see the comparison to Reyna, like in her like face and shit. She's like if Reyna and Yoru had a baby and Omen somehow got in the mix. You see, because like the blue, but then like the purple, and it's kind of like a thruple baby. Jet waist belt, Phoenix collar, Reyna's hair and face-ish. Yeah, I kind of see it. Honestly, all I'm trying to figure out though is what the Rule 30. All I'm trying to figure out is how she plays in game. Now, I don't know if the leaks for her abilities are 100% true, but from what I see, she's kind of like an info character, sort of. But yeah, she has like a stun in her kit. I don't know if this is the ability that confused me, because I don't know if this is a stun or a pull. So she essentially like a hand comes out and grabs you after a fucking orb goes in the air or something. That's just kind of weird. What's up, guys? Splash from the future here, and well, right after I finished that stream, Riot decided to release not only the cinematic trailer, but also the gameplay trailer for all of Fade's ability. And well, to make a long story short, Mike from Valorant Leaks is right yet again. Fade's abilities look very fucking interesting, to be honest. He's essentially an initiator like Sova, but also like if Sova and Sky had a baby. She essentially gathers information by throwing out this little orb thing. I don't know what the fuck it is. It has a little face on it, but it looks pretty fucking cool, I won't cap. It reveals enemies' location, and she has a new debuff called Trail that essentially just gives you a direct line to where enemies are at. So you want to go hunt someone down and be super aggressive, it gives you a nice little pathway right to them. Now, I don't really have a problem with most of her kit. Her Prowler and shit seems as though there is counterplay around it. You can destroy all of her abilities, it seems, except for her pull, which is really fucking interesting. The way it works is it's almost like a mix of what I was trying to guess what it is. You're essentially trapped within a certain area. You can move away from the pool, but it will pull you back. So you're stuck in like a little circular area of where you can move around, which is going to be very fucking annoying for people that like to play Jet or Neon or any agent that requires movement, because it's like being stuck in a cipher trip that you can't destroy. But I think the main problem everyone is going to have when they're playing against this agent is the ultimate, because oh my god, it is seemingly pretty fucking busted. Her ult applies the Trail debuff to everybody in the vicinity. It's like a breach ult that provides information, weakens enemies. It applies a decay debuff and a Trail debuff, giving you the exact location of every enemy on site, and also making it so that if they swing you, they're pretty much like 1 or 2 shots from death. So it's like she forced you to walk in the Viper wall, and then also found out where you're at so that her duelist can just go rush at you and kill you. Now, do I think this agent is going to be OP? I stick by exactly what I said in the video. Yes, I can look at the agent trailer and say, wow, this must be busted, broken OP, but I'm not going to know until a few months in when we've seen people play her consistently and we get a real idea of how people are going to utilize this agent. It's super easy to call something new OP or something new not that good. I mean, look at Neon. Everyone was saying she was gonna be the most busted agent in the game, and now she's a pretty mediocre pick that's starting to find her way into the meta. A lot of people said that Chambers Yuto was kind of mid and probably not gonna be that good. People don't even think he was a Sentinel, and now he's like the best Sentinel in the game. And don't get me started on KO. So is Fade broken? Nobody actually knows. Don't get me wrong, you probably saw a short of me saying she's OP, but come on, we gotta get the free views now. Well, honestly, I don't think the agent will be great. A lot of people only see it will be insane. I don't see it, but what do you think? I think her ult's pretty interesting. I mean, here's the thing. She'll probably be decent, but it's so hard to make an assessment of how good an agent will be, right? Because I could say, like, obviously, guys, don't get me wrong. The second she drops, I'm gonna make a video pretending she's the most OP busted agent to ever come out, because it's gonna get a fuck ton of views. The truth is, we won't know how good she is until maybe a couple months post-release, maybe even longer. Who knows, maybe even sooner. But the thing is, it's so hard to assess how good an agent is because people have to take time to get to know her certain little quirks and gimmicks that might be a little different than other agents, and also the specific maps that she's really good on. You know what I mean? Like, you can't necessarily say, oh, this agent's good or this agent's bad until they've like made it into the game. You know what I mean? That alt looks like a horror game. The all does sound crazy. Being deaf, I don't know what they mean by deaf. I don't know if it's kind of like an omen blind, but being decayed, so you take double damage, and deaf, I guess it just means like you straight won't be able to hear. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be scary. I think her ult sounds like it'll be pretty good. Ult sounds like it'll be good. The Prowler thing seems like it'll be good because it'll like specifically hunt people, I guess. I mean, she reveals people kind of like Sova, but we'll see. We'll see how good she plays, because obviously I need to see how it like actually works in game to know she's going to be busted. I don't have much more to say on the agent besides that her design, kind of cool. Concept, pretty interesting. But also, what the fuck did this agent have to do with hacking? Because they have this whole hype situation where she's like doxing the agents. She's hacking into the mainframe. I'm in head ass. And then her kid has nothing to do with hacking. She's like a fucking thing out of Silent Hill. Like, I don't get it. I feel like the build up for this a little odd, but I'm still with it. Wait, what is this guy? 5 seconds where you can't move, see, or hear on a basic ability? Oh, he's talking about the seize ability. That does sound kind of crazy. And isn't her Prowler literally just Sky ult, but you need a little debuff for it to work? I don't know, but I think she's gonna be an interesting agent. I'm kind of excited to see her obviously like in pro play and shit in solo queue. When it comes to Fade, I'm gonna give her 6 cock and ball tortures out of 10. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think Fade's gonna be OP busted broken, or is she gonna be a mediocre initiator that nobody really picks? I'd love to get your guys' thoughts. You know what I just realized? Out of every bad agent in the game, none of them are initiators. Every initiator is pretty good. Does Riot have like an initiator fetish?